Good evening. Good evening. Devipriya.
Good evening,
Good
Jason.
evening. Good evening. In the last class, I explained out about what is the concept of that is the data input stream class and what is the readline method and what is the parsing method. Okay, now the data input stream class is in the that is the class in the IO package. Okay, that is a class in the IO package. That is a public class. Okay, by using data input stream class object, here I call the readline method. Readline is the non-static method. That's why that is called with the object. Okay, that is called with object. Readline means read the line from the console. Okay, this is the console. Okay, here this is the name of the console. Okay, from the console at a time, the readline method can read one line of text. One line of text means it's called a string. Okay, that is called as string. The readline method return type is the that is a string object. Okay, now you can convert the string into integer. Okay, you can convert the string into integer. Okay, that is x is equal to integer dot percent of str. Okay, x is equal to integer dot percent of str. Okay, that is x is equal to the percent method is the method in integer class. Okay, the percent method is the method in integer class that is called with the class name means the percent method is the static method. Okay, look here. This is the syntax of the parsing method. All parsing methods, parse long is there, parse byte is there, parse short is there, all parsing methods, it will convert, all these will convert string to integer, string to any kind. Suppose parse byte means string to byte type. Parse short means string to short. Parse int means string to integer. Parse long means string to long. Okay, such type of conversion. Parsing. Okay, parsing means this is a conversion from string to any other primitive type and any other integer type. Okay, any other integer type. Already said that here the wrapper classes. Byte is the predefined class. Integer is the predefined class. Short is the predefined class. Long is the predefined. All primitive types having the predefined classes in Java. These all are called as wrapper classes. Okay, these all are called as wrapper classes. Okay, now here x is equal to integer. The parsing method should return the integer value. After converting the string into integer, that is assigned to integer variable here. The return type of parsing is integer. Okay, the return type of parsing is integer. Now we'll create the object for readInt class. ReadInt or is equal to new readInt. New readInt. Okay, one more important point. Okay, we'll copy here readInt. Let's see. Onto okay, look here. Why this one shows the error here? Any syntax problem? Class name followed by object name is equal to new class name. That's the syntax. Creation of object. This is the calling of no parameter is a constructor. Here I have the constructor. Okay, but here shown the error. What is the reason? Up to now, we should not get such kind of. We did not get such kind of errors. We did not get such kind of errors, but here we are getting the error means. Okay, look here. The readInt method, readInt constructor throws the exception. Why it throws the why thrown the exception? Here the readline method is here. Readline method throws the as per the syntax of readline method, it throws the exception. It throws the exception in which method the method is calling. Readline method is calling in which method that method should be thrown the exception. Which kind of exception the readline method throws? Which kind of exception readline method throws? IO exception. At the same time, The readInt method, this is the constructor calling from the main method. The main method should also throws the IO exception. Should also throws the IO exception. Okay, now the error has removed. Throws IO exception. Okay, now the error has removed. Okay, the error has removed. That means here the readInt method, not in the main method. ReadInt is the constructor is calling. The constructor throws the IO exception means, okay, whenever the constructor is calling, from where, okay, from where it is called, from that method also throws the IO exception. That method also throws the IO exception. This is very, very important. This is very, very important. What is the reason here the throws IO exception? Here I am using the readline method. Readline, as per the syntax of readline method, okay, it throws the IO exception. Okay, the readline method is using in the readInt constructor. That is the reason readInt throws the IO exception. Okay, readInt throws the IO exception. Okay, why the main method throws the IO exception here means, okay, the readInt throws the IO exception. Okay, here calling the readInt from the main method, the readInt method can also throws the IO exception. Can also throws the IO exception. Understand all of you? Understand? Mr. Tarun, Dinesh, Srilekha, understand all of you? Leelavati, Nageshwari, Ramu, Venkatesh, Lakkireddy, Siva Lakkireddy, Chelur, Sai Sri. Understand? Understand all of you? Simple. The readline method is here. Here the readline method is calling the as per the readline method syntax. Okay, it throws the checked exception, IO exception. IO exception is the checked exception. Readline method throws the readline constructor throws the IO exception means whenever you can call the constructor, okay, that method where that method is that constructor is calling, okay, where that constructor is calling, that method also throws the IO exception. Where is the readInt method? This is the object creation of the readInt method. ReadInt method by using the constructor. Okay, this is the constructor calling. Okay, in which method? That is in the main method. Main method also throws the IO exception. Okay, main method also throws the IO exception. Okay, now or dot display. Or dot display. Now these all are comments. Okay, now run this program. To last enter a number. Here the important thing here, I will show the exception here. Suppose I will give 10 space, suppose 10.0. Okay, I will give 10.0. Okay, here look, enter the number, str is equal to in dot readline. The percent method, the string is given for percent method. The percent method can convert the string into integer. Which type of string means? That is integer string. 10.0 is the integer. Is it integer? 10.0 is it integer?
No, sir, float.
10.0 is not an integer. The percent is unable to convert the 10.0 into integer. Okay, now I will give 10.0. Automatically it will catch the number format exception. Look here, this is the number format exception. Number format exception means, okay, that is 10.0 is not a number. That's not an integer. Okay, already I said that the integer method, the percent method throws the number format exception, but it is unchecked exception. At runtime, okay, whenever I will give the wrong input here at runtime, enter the number here, I enter the number. Then if I can give the wrong input there, okay, the number format exception is generated, will be generated. Suppose I will give the correct input, No exception will be generated. Okay, no exception will be generated. I will tell you what is the exception of these things later. Okay, here what is the number? This is the number format exception. Okay, this is the number format exception is generated. Number format exception is generated in which line? In this line. X is equal to integer or percent of str. Okay, that is str. Str is the string. Okay, fine. 10.0 is not an integer. Parseint is unable to convert 10.0 into integer. It will convert 10 into integer. Okay, 10 into integer. That means the floating point number will not be converted into integer by the percent. Okay, now this is the one kind of output. Okay, we'll check it. This is the first test case. Okay, next one I will give enter a number. Here I will give the str. Even I can give the space here. Okay, it cannot convert into integer. Space is an integer. Is it integer? Space is an integer. No, space is not an integer.
No, sir.
Space is not an integer. It will not unable to convert. Percent unable to convert means what kind of exception will be generated here? Number forward exception is generated. Okay, that is the meaning of number forward exception. Okay, it is unchecked exception. No need to check it. Okay, here did I write any number throws number forward exception? No, no need to check the number forward exception. Because of that is unchecked exception. No need to check the unchecked exceptions. But if it is the checked exception, should be checked at that checked exception that will be checked at compilation. Unchecked exception will check at runtime. Depends on your input. The checked unchecked exception will be generated. Depends upon your input. Suppose I will give the correct input, the exception will not be generated. Okay, here the number is 10. No exception generated. Okay, 10 is an integer. The forcing method will convert the 10 into integer. This is not a problem. Okay, now we'll give the 20. Automatically we'll get 10 and 20. Okay, at runtime, at the time of executing the program, if I can give the wrong input for parseInt method, okay, the parseInt method can generate the number forward exception at runtime. But the IO exception is different. If there is no keyboard, system.in is not activated, a read line. Okay, system.in is the input, is the system input should be checked at compilation. Without system input, how can you give the input? How can you give the input? At compilation, that is checked at compilation, that is called a checked exception. Checked exceptions are resolved at compilation, unchecked exceptions are resolved at runtime. Okay, no need to handle unchecked exceptions. But checked exception should be handled by the exception handlers. Here throws is an exception handler. Okay, throws is an exception handler. Okay, in detail I will tell you in the fourth unit. What is exception handlers? What is the threads in detail? Okay, now, okay, you have to give the different types of inputs here. Okay, you have to give the different types of. Okay, first of all, what is the read-in method? The data input stream class. Data input stream class is the class in which package? IO package. Okay, data input stream is the class in which package? IO package. Which type of class it is? Public class. Okay, which type of class it is? Public class. Otherwise, if it is no access specified class, we have only two types of classes in Java. I said that in access control. Okay, and no, only two types of classes. What kind of classes here? Only what kind of classes in Java? Do you have private classes and protected classes? Java, do you apply private classes and protected classes in Java? No. What kind of classes are available in Java? Only private classes and public classes. Okay, only private classes and public class. No other class will be there in Java. No other class. Only we have the two types of classes, public classes and no access specified class. Intra package communication. Okay, all the only one public class, that is the main class. Remaining all are no access specified class. That's not a problem. Because of intra package. Only you have one package. In that package, you have the different classes. You can access. That's not a problem. But inter package here, IO is the package. Where is the data input stream class? That is in the IO package. Okay, here the data input stream IO package, data input stream class. Here I can access in my class, in my package. In my package, what is my class name? Readint is the class name. Okay, readint is the class. In which class? In which package? CSCB package. In which package? CSCB package. Where is the data input stream class? That is in the IO package. Inter package between the two packages. Okay, between the two packages, if you want to access anything, that should be public. No other can access. No other access specifier can be accessed. Only public. Either methods or classes, whatever. Even the readline method here. We can access the readline method with the help of data input stream class means readline method should be public. Okay, what kind of methods are available in Java? What kind of access control for methods? What kind of access control? Protected access control is access for accepted, protected accepted, private methods accepted, no access specified method accessed, and also public methods accessed. All types of methods, all types of access control can apply for methods. But classes, what kind of classes here? Only public classes and no access specified class. Suppose the classes can be used within the package means no need of public. Suppose your classes can access in some other package, definitely your package should be public class. Inter-package communication. Between the packages, you have to access the classes means definitely those classes should be public, not at all private. Okay, not at all private classes. Okay, not at all private section, not at all public. Only the public. Other than public and no. Suppose the communication between. Okay, inter-package communication means that should be public. No other access specifier can access. Inter-package, either classes or methods. The classes means what kind of classes? Only no access specifier classes and public classes. No other classes are there in Java. Only two types of classes. Okay, there is no private classes and protected classes. Okay, I think all of you understand the concept of what is the exception and what is the how do you find out the method syntax, the predefined method syntax. Okay, the predefined method syntax. Okay, what is the reason here? I have to write here. Okay, return type the function name. Look here, the readline method. Okay, this is the readline method syntax. Public string. Okay, look here. This is the readline. Suppose I will give the statement. If you have to write the what is the syntax of that method, you should have the awareness. Okay, str string str is equal to in dot readline. Now my question is, okay, please write the what is the syntax of the readline method. What's the syntax of the readline method from the statement? Suppose if you have if you have a method with the syntax, now you can write the statement by using that syntax. Okay, by using that method. Okay, by using that method. Okay, here the readline method is assigned to this is the string object. Okay, where it is in the data input stream class that is accessed by data input stream class object. Okay, data input stream class object. That means what is the syntax? Access specifier. Okay, this is in the input data input stream class. Data input stream is in the IO package. Okay, that should be public. Okay, that should be readline method you can access by using data input stream class object in your class means that should be public. The access specifier is public. Okay, access specifier is public. Next, what is the return type? This is assigned to readline method is assigned to string object. Okay, str is the string object. Str is the string object. Okay, this is assigned to string object means the return type is the string. Okay, the return type is the string, public string, read line. Okay, if you have any arguments, no arguments, this is the no parameterized method. Okay, the method throws the IO exception. Okay, the method throws the IO exception. This is the other way you have to you have to read the whatever from the keyboard. You have to read whatever from the keyboard. Not only scanner class, using data input stream class and the readline method and also parsing methods. Okay, parsing methods, using the parsing methods, you have to read the strings, no problem. You have to read the integers through the keyboard. Okay, through the keyboard. You can understand all of you. Understand all of you. Now, any doubts? I think from Monday onwards, you have the second mid remaining examinations. Just now I got it. All of you know. From Monday onwards, the remaining exams of the second CAA of first semester. You got it?
Yes, sir.
From Monday onwards, two exams. I think CPL also is pending. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
CPL, what's the another subject?
EEEE, sir.
EEEE. Okay, four is, huh? Two subjects, still we have the pending. Okay, fine. We have to read well. The first on fifth, I will come to college. I will also come to college on fifth. We will meet you. We'll meet in the college. First exam is my exam, huh?
Yes, sir.
What Gangotri? What a
On me
coincidence.
exams.
What a coincidence. On fifth I will come. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Okay, now look here. No need of this much number of statements here to read. Okay, no need of this much number of statements to read a single integer variable. A single integer variable. Okay, so look here. I said that what is anonymous object? I said that what is anonymous object? Here the readline method is accessed two times. Here you cannot apply the actually here we cannot apply anonymous object concept. Look here, readline method from the data input stream class calling two times. Two times readline method is calling as per my requirements. Okay, as per my requirements. Readline method is accessing two times. Here we cannot apply anonymous object. Suppose you can read only one variable using the readline method, data input stream class. How do you write it? At that situation, you will write it. Okay, look here. X is equal to I want to read only x. Okay, I want to read only x. Okay, now I will write it integer dot parse int of integer dot parse int of. Okay, what is the argument for parse int? What is the argument for parse int? What kind of argument the parse int will convert string into integer? Okay, the parse int will convert string into integer. What is the input for string? What is the input for parse int? Parenthesis లో ఉండేది ఇన్పుట్ అంటారండి. రిటర్న్ టైప్ ని అవుట్పుట్ అంటారు ఫంక్షన్ కి. Okay, what is the input for parse int method? String object. Okay, how do you get the string object? In the previous data input stream in is equal to data. 1 minute. Okay, I have to replace these three statements. All I have to kept in comments. I want to read only one variable x is equal to integer. Which one will, what is x? Look here, you have to analyze in what way you have to analyze. What is the x type here? What's the type of x? X A type. A type
Integer.
is integer. That means which method can return integer? Integer. That means while in the conversion, which method will convert percent method will convert string into integer. How do you get the string? How do you get the string here? str is equal to in dot read line. Okay, str is equal to read dot. Look here, x is equal to integer dot parseInt. How do you get this str? Using the in dot read line. How do you get in dot read line? Using the data input stream class object. What is the name of, what is the need of object here? No named object. Anonymous object means what's the meaning? No named object. Anonymous object means no named object. Look here, this is the bottom up approach. This is the top down approach. First you can declare the object and call the readline method and to convert the string into integer. Here, okay, within the single line I will write it. Okay, integer dot parseInt of. Okay, what is the input for the parseInt method? That is the string. How do you get the string? How do you get the string? Look here, in dot read line. In means what is the meaning of in here? That is the new data input stream. Okay, what is the in? In is equal to, you have to replace in. What is the in here? New data input stream. Okay, look here, what is in? In అంటే ఏంటి ఇక్కడ? ఇక్కడ చూడండి in అంటే ఏంటి? In is equal to new data input stream of system dot in. Okay, that in has replaced with new data input stream of system dot in dot read line. Understand? Understand? Okay, here what is the how did you call the readline method here? In dot readline. Okay, how did you call readline method? In dot readline. That is in dot readline. Okay, what is the in here? In right hand side ఏముంది? New data input stream of system.in. What is the meaning of new data input stream of system.in? This is created anonymous object, no name of that object. Suppose you have to replace that in with new data input stream of system.in. That is anonymous object. Yes or no? Without name, you can create the object that's called as anonymous object. In has replaced with new data input stream of system.in. New data input stream of system.in. Okay, simply I will copy here. Okay, which method we are calling after in? What is the content here? Read line. Okay, just you have to copy. Sorry. Which one? This is I need. I need this one. Up to this. That's it. Okay, in dot readline means in. What is the meaning of in here? In the right hand side ఏముందండి? New data input stream of system.in. Okay, that is anonymous object. Now, if there is no in, new data input stream of system.in means that is called as anonymous object. No name for that object. Dot from that object. What method I am calling? Here I have. What is the method? That is in has replaced with new data input stream of system.in. Okay, just you have to call the readline method from anonymous object. Okay, from anonymous object. Okay, this is single statement for reading of the single integer. Suppose we have to read one more integer means don't apply this procedure. How many objects you will create here? Suppose I will write it the same. Here this is y. Here this is y. How many objects here? Two objects. This is the one object. This is the another object. Okay, what is the method is calling? Readline method is calling more than once. More than once from the same class, you will call the method. You don't apply the anonymous object concept. Because of the objects, more number of objects will be created. Anonymous object means for x, one object is required. For y, another object is required. Suppose one more, well, you need one more object. Okay, you need one more object. That's not a good concept. Okay, suppose here only one instance you have to read. You have to read only one instance. Okay, then that is acceptable. Okay, this statement is acceptable. system dot out dot println enter x value. Okay, enter x value. Just you have to read the x value. No need of y. Okay, no need of y. You have to replace. Now, what is the concept here? You have to replace these three statements with a single statements whenever you can read the single variable. Okay, whenever you can read the single variable. We can read more than one variable in the same block, in the same method. Okay, don't write the anonymous inner class concept. Sorry, anonymous object concept. Look here, same concept, new data input stream of system.in. The object has created. From the object, readline method is calling. Okay, finally, ultimately, here we are getting the string. What I entered at what I will enter at console. Okay, that has this statement has replaced with some string value. Okay, what's the input for parsing method? The input for parsing method is the string. ఇక్కడ ఇన్పుట్ అవుట్పుట్ అనేది మీకు అర్థం కాకపోతే ఫంక్షన్ ఇవేమీ అర్థం కావు. వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఇన్పుట్ ఇన్సైడ్ ద parenthesis of the method that is called as input. Okay, that is called as input. Okay, within the single statement you have to do it. Within the single statement you have to do it. It's not a problem. Okay, it's not a problem. Okay, within the single statement you have to replace the three statements. When we can follow this one, if you have to read only one variable. Okay, if you have to read only one variable. Okay, if you can read more than one variable in the same method, you don't follow this method. You don't follow this procedure. Because of you will create more number of objects. Suppose here you can write one more. Okay, suppose you will write this is y. How many objects are created here? Data input stream class objects, two objects. Okay, don't apply for in such a way. You don't apply. Okay, you don't apply. Okay, understand? This is the procedure.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, up to this is the half of the pot has completed in the second unit. Okay, I will continue the third unit in the next class. Firstly, I will start what is the inheritance and what are the different concepts in the inheritance. Okay, today we will leave the class. Okay, all of you leave the class. Okay, okay, all of
Okay,
you.
sir.
Okay, okay.